Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullah. Euzu billahi mineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi şrah li sadri ve yessir li emri ve hlul ukdeten min lisani yefkahu kavli ve ceal li veziran min ehli Harun ahi üştüd bihi ezri ve eşrikü fi emri key nusebbihake kesira ve nezkurake kesira inneke kunte bina basira. La havle ve la kuvvete illa billahil aliyyil azim ve sallallahu ala Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve ashabihi ve etbahi ve sellem. Rabbena gfir lena verhamna ve ente hayrul rahimin. Amin. Velhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Esselamu aleyküm ve rahmetullah.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
What's happening here?
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Is everything okay? Something strange going on.
I think it's fine. Yeah, we're good.
I'm sharing.
Yes, you are sharing, correct.
Something was confusing for me. I must have messed up. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, we have been studying the section from 23rd word, second part, but we are almost towards the end, and we studied the first aspect, Alhamdulillah, which is the explanation of Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin. We studied this, and we said this is acknowledging who the source of existence of this universe, who can be, and we extensively studied that part, and then we said this is just recognition of the creator of the universe and believing in him, in his existence, in his being. And then we started İyyâke na'budu, responding back to the second part of the section Fatiha. So that's what we studied here, second, fifth, which is responding back to the Creator after acknowledging his existence. And İyyâke na'budu ve İyyâke nesta'in, you alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. Of course, we had to go through these stages. First, we have to acknowledge it, and then we have to respond back to him by saying, you alone we worship, because we understood that he is the owner and the creator of the universe. We covered all this. Now, the second part, İyyâke, I think last week we talked about İyyâke na'budu, you alone we worship. What do we mean by you here? Is the all praise belong to God, the Lord of the world. Whoever is the Lord of the world, it means the creator, the owner of the whole universe, then we can only praise him, and we can really acknowledge his authority, his ownership over the universe. And we said we have to see that the creation in general is nothing but his mercy. So he is the merciful one. We acknowledge this. And he is the Lord, the eternally merciful one. We understood this last week in our last week's discussion. Eternally merciful one means demonstrating himself to us, introducing himself to us as the one who has infinite qualities. But it needs a little bit work on it. It means we have to look at the creation, see how the creation is taking place, and understand that the creator of this universe must be mercifully creating everything in such a way that we can understand. We can understand his qualities must be infinite. When we understood this, we can say, yes, his qualities are infinite, and I need permanent satisfaction. There I turn my face to him, to his mercy, infinite mercy, that only he can satisfy my needs. That is why Ar-Rahim looks to Maliki Yawmiddin, the eternally merciful one, is connected to the master of the day. When the debts are returned back, it means we have to respond back to him, to the creator. And after we studied all this, and the conclusion of this relationship, Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, and then we say, Iyaka na'budu. I can only worship. I can only accept that he is my master. He is my Lord, who must have infinite qualities, must be the creator of my permanent, infinite needs of my feelings. That is why we say, Iyaka na'budu. We acknowledge this. And then we say, وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. You alone we ask for help. We know that nothing else can satisfy my infinite needs. Only you do. Only you do. Please help me satisfy my infinite needs. That is why I can ask you alone, nothing else, to satisfy my permanent needs. And now I am sorry, what's happening?
Yeah, I think you lost your connection, internet connection.
Wow, I didn't notice. So we have to start again.
No, it's still live on YouTube. You don't have to start it.
In live?
Yes.
How can I make sure?
Need to share your screen, I guess.
Yeah, it's there. So we can continue. Just share that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was puzzled that I suddenly found myself. Anyways, now let's go. Now, every one of us is well aware that's our reality. And we keep reminding ourselves this reality. We have free will. And this free will has two options. One is the option which is let's generalize it and say what's the right option and wrong option. Right option that my conscience, my spirit approves it. Wrong option, my spirit denies it, but my ego approves it. That is very, very generalization. In every action, yes, somehow we have this consciousness, whether we are aware that which kind of decisions we are making and applying our free will to choose, we have to either remember the whatever we are doing, its creator and being conscious of him, his infinite mercy, his qualities manifested in it, or just take notice of the matter itself and say, here it is, I am breathing air, air is satisfying me. Oh, this is daytime, happened to be the system by itself like this, so I am benefiting from sunlight. This is only the apparent aspect of creation. Everybody equally benefits from it. It satisfies only my bodily needs. But my spirit desires the source of existence of the sun, source of existence, who is the creator of the atmosphere. So you see how the atmosphere and the sun, in our example, demonstrates the infinite qualities of their creator. But we have free will. I am mostly negligent one. I just don't take notice of it and say, oh, the weather is nice today, it's sunny. That's it. And I breathe in and I don't even think about it. That's me. That's my reality. So I need some help. I have to acknowledge that I am needy, I am weak, I am always forgetful, negligent. I have to acknowledge this and present my need to my creator, the creator of the universe, because I understood that the universe has a creator, but still I'm not really very conscious of his presence in the existence of everything. So I say, اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. As if here, وإياك نستعين, you alone we ask for help. Please keep me on the right path. Please keep me. I want to be on the right path, but I am a weak person. I just keep forgetting, a negligent person I am. I am. Please, you help me. Acknowledgement, prayer, worship, they are essentially acknowledgements. Essentially acknowledgements. So, we understood how İyyâke nestaîn is connected to ihdina sıratal mustaqim. Now, you alone, we ask for help. What do we need? Guide us to the straight path. Now, which is time. I am reconnected, am I? Yes.
Yes, you're back.
Hayır inshallah. I don't know what's going on. My internet may be weak today. Now, let's see what the Sırat Mustaqim, how can we establish the Sırat Mustaqim as far as my connection with my creator and applying it while I am practicing my free will is concerned. So, see this here. Okay. I'm reading the text now. But we should bear in mind how are we, what are we, or how are we expected to define the straight path? Sırat-ı Mustaqim. We keep saying in our prayers, İhtine sırat-ı Mustaqim. What do you mean? What is the straight path? Now, this is the station of presence and address, wherein men, human beings, pass from the work to the producer of the work. Now, the straight path is, this is very interesting. It is amazing for me. It is very, I don't know, rare, this kind of understanding. Now, human beings to the producer of the work. What does it mean? We look at the work and to the producer of the work. Now, who can be the maker of this? Question it. And he sees, of course, we discussed all this, and he sees that an all beauteous maker. Everything is beautifully made, so we acknowledge an all beauteous maker wants to make himself known. Now, the way the things are created, beautifully, purposefully, full of wise, measured, we know that orderly, we know that not. So we understand he wants to make himself known to us and acquainted through the miracles of his art. Because nothing, nobody can really be the maker of anything of this universe. That's why it is miraculous art. And everything is beautifully, wisely, purposefully arranged. We all know that. After acknowledging it, but we shouldn't just jump to God saying that, oh God. No. From the work to the creator acknowledgement process. Through this acknowledgement process, we arrive to conclusion, and then the human beings respond with knowledge and belief. Now, if I acknowledge it, and the one who made this particular thing, whatever it is, anything of this universe, the one who made this, I acknowledge him. I don't say matter developed by itself, and I believe in him. It means he is the owner of the universe. I confirm it with all my human qualities. Believe. And I am secure in my conclusion. It means I feel secure in my conclusion. Now, what I did now, here is the created object, one object, and I acknowledge its creator, and I believe, I confirm his creatorship of this particular being. That is my acknowledgement of belief. Connected the created beings to its creator. And we know that
Brother Ali, are you back?
inshallah. I am sorry, something in the internet, and so I changed the telephone, internet. At least, inshallah, to make sure it will work and not disturb us. Now, the Sirat al-Mustaqim, straight line, generally is described as going to on the right way as God wanted me to do. That is what the Muslim population knows. That is correct. But how am I going to make sure that which way is correct? And usually we hear, now you have to obey Allah's order, etc., which are really true. We have to do it. But in order to be able to do it, I have to acknowledge. I have to acknowledge that my belief in him has no interference, no break. For example, if I say God created the sun, and the sun is now giving me the light, then it is not straight line, it's straight path now. Because I go to sun, and from sun, first, sun is giving me light, and then God created the sun. How about the light I have? Look, line is not straight. Goes to the sun and then God. But straight path represents directly from each work to its creator, to its maker. Whoever makes it is the one. Of course, sun is created within the context of the universe. Only the one who created the whole universe can be the creator of the sun and can be the creator of this moment, the universe now. So directly, when I receive the light, I say, this light can only exist by the creatorship of the one who created the universe. This is straight path, no break, no crook, no swaying right or left. Directly. This is, in summary, we will follow this method in the following paragraphs as well. So if we understand this paragraph, the rest is really telling the same thing from different perspective, but with the same method. So if I realize that the sunlight is the creation realized by the creator of the universe, then in the sunlight or through the existence of sunlight, I can acknowledge the creator of the sunlight. Sun is within the universe, but the whole system of the universe is created by him at every moment within this condition. Everything directly connected to the creator. That is the straight path. He introduced himself to me, I respond back to him directly without putting any other elements in between. God created the season. That is why the fruits or animals are dying or they are alive now, depending on the season, spring or winter. No, directly. This moment, the universe is created together with all its elements right now by him. This is the acknowledgement and confirmation of the reality. This is Sırat-ı Mustaqim. We'll see another aspect now. Do we have any question, concern so far? I'll continue if you don't. Then he sees that on an all compassionate sustainer wants to make himself loved through the fine fruits of his mercy. Because we see fine fruits of his mercy. Everything is provided by him. Here we are. And we are benefiting from it. So he wants to make himself loved, not only introducing himself. I am your creator. I am the one who is going to satisfy all your human beings. Nothing else can satisfy them. Here, yes, he is treating me in such a way that he wants to be loved. So, confining his love and worship to him, he makes himself love him. who makes himself? I think we have to put it. We make ourselves love him. It means man makes himself love him. Is it clear? Not only acknowledge him, but also love him in other aspect. But directly love him. I love the sun, so therefore I love the creator of the sun. Why? Because he created the sun, yeah, and sun is giving me the light. This is not the straight path. This is crooked. Intermediaries are there. We have to make sure that we are asking for straight path. Guide me to the straight path. And acknowledging first, loving, we have to love the creator of the sun, creator of the light, creator of the air, creator of the atmosphere. And we have to understand that every moment we breathe, the air molecules are his introduction to me, saying, look, I know your needs, so that I will practice my love to him. Then he sees that an all generous bestower is nurturing him with the delights of bounties, material and immaterial. Now, generously giving. If you look at the word in spring and the summer, generously giving. I put as representing my prayer, asking God to create me a tree. All right, He creates me tons of fruits out of the sun. Why? As a response to my this tiny prayer, because planting the seed of a tree is just praying, asking, no, this is the way you ask me to connect and ask you to create a tree. I am doing this, and then tons of fruits are produced to us, so generous. And in return, to offer his thanks now and praise with his actions, conducts, words, we have to say, Alhamdulillah. This is what my creator, generous creator, has provided this for me. And as far as he can, with all his senses and faculties. Now, it needs training. For me, I'm speaking for myself. It needs training. All our senses, all our human faculties, can we really, I can't always connect them to the generous creator that he is blessing me now with this beautiful bounties, delights I'm benefiting from, my life, my existence. And all the things I need are provided. And also all the things that my feelings need, they are also provided through the manifestation of his infinite qualities, introducing themselves to me through the creation of each being in the universe. So generous. I have no excuse. I look at this one, I understood that the creator must have infinite qualities, but when I looked at this one, it is not that clear. If you study, it is obvious that it is pointing to its source of existence to be the creator of the universe. and an absolute with absolute qualities. So then the same method, he introduces himself as the owner, and he introduces himself, you have to love me because I gave you the sense of love, but you have to connect your sense of love to love my merciful treatment of you. Directly, ihtine sıratal müstakim. What are we doing here in this process? We are connecting our feelings, each feeling, directly to him and acknowledging him. He introduces himself and I acknowledge him and connecting to him, connecting my feelings to him alone. Now, then he sees that an all beauteous and glorious one is announcing his tremendousness and perfections and glory and beauty in the mirrors of these things. His beauteous one, glorious one, he is announcing his tremendousness, his perfection, his glory, his beauty, announcing it where? In the mirrors of the things, and is drawing attentive gazes to them. So he is attracting me. Who is not attracted with a beautiful bird or delicious food or beautiful plants? Nowadays, it is fall season, the colorful creation, all the green is shading away, but at the same time, different yellows, red, purple, red, all kinds of colors are really demonstrating themselves. So this is how we are seeing it. And the Creator is drawing our attention. So in response, human beings, I think we should change this to make it more practical. In response, we are expected to declare, God is the most great. Allahu Akbar. Glory be to him. Subhanallah, he is perfect. And in humility, prostrates in love and wonder at his beauty, glory. We have to respond back directly to him. But while we are looking at the universe, as if we are reading the book and communicating with the author of the book, not making the book as an intermediary. No, after reading the book, getting the information, I understand. Book has nothing to do with this information, the papers. The author is communicating with me. So I say, I love you, the author, directly. We should not misunderstand that I am putting the book or the universe or created beings as an intermediary. No, these are the places where I read, I see, I experience the manifestations of the Creator's infinite qualities, and then communicate with him directly. Ihdina siratan mustaqim. Now then, he sees that a possessor of absolute riches is displaying his boundless wealth and treasuries amid an absolute munificence. Absolute munificence. Freely. Everything is given to us freely. We ask, he gives. If only I ask. So in the response, exalting and praising him, he entreats and asks for them, for human beings, expressing his utter need. For human beings, expressing his utter need. Now, every short paragraph has another aspect, another point. Here I understood in response of his introducing himself as the boundless owner of the boundless wealth and treasuries and absolute munificence, introducing himself in this way, I respond back to him, expressing his utter need, my utter need. It means infinite need. What can I do in this world? What can I create? I can only use what's created. I have to acknowledge my neediness, acknowledge it, and I have to have the understanding that I am asking him to give all, to provide me all these things are created in this world. Now, expressing his utter need is the point is made in this paragraph. Then he sees that the all-glorious creator has made the face of the earth like an exhibition and displayed all his antique works of art on it. Now, another point is, his work is antique work, not only material value. It means it has the value of miraculous existence, antique work. I remember some times ago in this discussion, while we are reading this 23rd word, I think it was in the 23rd word, as we are reading this text, what antique word signifies is it brings news from other civilizations that I cannot have an access. That's an analogy. Now, every being in the universe is an antique work, brings news about its creator. And the creator is not in my physical access. So that is why we have to understand everything is like an antique work. So, in response, human beings exclaim in appreciation what wonders God has willed. Now, mashallah. And in administration, what wonders God has willed. Just we cannot really express ourselves in another way. And in admiration, what blessings God has bestowed. Now, all this merciful creation. And in wonder, glory be to God, subhanallah. And in astonishment, God is most great. So this is our response through our bodily or expressions using our ability to speak. Now, these are the Sirat-ı Mustaqim. But there is another point here in the following of the last ayah, verse of the section Fatiha, Sirat-al-ladhina an'amta alayhim. The path of those you have blessed. It means that we have just a little bit explanation it needs. The path of those you have blessed. It means some people prayed for it and you gave them showed them the path, created them in such a way that they have been blessed with your favor. But not without any asking him. There is no such relationship with the Creator in this world. So if I ask him, he will give me or show me the right path, straight path. He will show me. I cannot find by myself because I am in the middle of right and wrong choices always. So he has bestowed. We know that some people keep all their relationships, all the relationships of their feelings directly connected to the Creator. That is God's blessing. Not that they were very knowledgeable. No, they were modest. They acknowledged their neediness and God blessed them. We have to have the same attitude and the same prayer to our Creator, and we must make sure that God has already blessed somebody, some other people. Why not to me as well? Put a trust in him and ask him, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those that you have already blessed. I know you do it. So please bless me with this straight path, being always on the straight path. But as much as possible, we will try to practice it. Then he sees that in his palace of the universe, a single one of unity has struck seals of unity on all beings with his inimitable signature. Now, he's explaining the path of those, the text is explaining the path of those you have blessed. Now, this explanation, now, he sees that in his palace of the universe, a single one of unity, it means the summit, the ahad, the only one, absolute one, has struck seals of unity on all beings, in each being with his inimitable signature. Now, if you look at them, you look at everything in this world, no one can make as he does, as the creation demonstrates that he is the creator of this universe is doing. No one can make anything he does. Nothing in this world can be the cause of existence of anything in this world. Impossible. Everything needs to be created. And even the most conscious human beings, the creatures who are human beings, can easily understand that I can only use what is created. I can only use what is created. I cannot create anything. And now, inimitable signature. Nothing can do as anything of the universe is created in this world. And with his stamps, now signets and ciphers, particular to him, only everything witnesses in its existence as only the one who created the whole universe can create me. That is why this is particular to him. Every creation, every quality of each being is a particular stamp, signature on it. Only the one who creates the universe can create this, whatever you call it, this atom, for example, that he ascribes the signs of his unity and planting the banner of unity in every region of the world, everywhere, with no exception. He proclaims his sovereignty. How? If you look at one thing, the existent thing in this world, he says, only the one who created the universe can create me here in this position. If the one didn't know the whole universe, cannot make my existence at this point right now, because I exist within the context of the universe, completely harmoniously arranged. That's a beautiful, beautiful description. And he responds with his assent. Now, just responds back. I accept this through belief. I believe. I am convinced that this belief means I am convinced, I am certain that you are the one, the absolute being, the creator of the universe. Nothing else can own anything of this universe. To submission. Now, I submit everything, all my existence, all my feelings to you alone. And worship. It means express my acknowledgement through my tongue, through my understanding, through my feelings, and also through my body. Everything, I have to submit myself to him and present my reality. I am totally in need of everything. You are the one, only one you gave me. This is صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم, the path of those you have blessed, and affirmation of his unity, declaring that only the creator of the universe owns every part of this universe. This is declaration of his unity. So I want to finish today, inshallah, this section. Thus, through worship and contemplation of this kind, human beings become one, the true human beings, not animate living beings, the real human being. That is now the difference between defining myself as body and it's animate being. But through really worship and contemplation, keep always our attention on this reality while we are communicating in this world, which we always do. Try to always keep your straight path to the Creator. He is giving me. He is the one who is blessing me this. This makes me a real human being, and he shows that he is on the most excellent pattern. I can acknowledge my creator as the creator of everything of this universe. He has enabled me with this potential. I am the most excellent pattern. It means fi ahsan taqwim is copying the language of the Quran here. Through the success of belief, he becomes a reliable vicegerent. Now, this is a little bit problematic if we are not careful about it. But vicegerent means I try to have alternative words that we can understand what it means. I don't know whether you agree with it, but I found this word, commissary. We are just ambassadors. We are representatives, agents in the language of the Quran, Khalifa. What does it mean? We have the consciousness. That is my excellent, the most excellent pattern. I have given the capacity to comprehend the whole universe and what their mission are, what are they doing it, and after understanding, realizing that this universe belongs to an absolute being, I turn myself, we created beings, as I understood from the whole universe, on behalf of the whole universe, we declare that you are the greatest one. You deserve the all praise, nobody else. On behalf of the universe, I am speaking to my creator because I have the capacity. That means vicegerent, being a vicegerent or commissary, whatever the other words, agent, representative of the universe. This is a very beautiful understanding of ahsan taqwim, the most excellent of pattern. So I am not only that I am proud of, I am the best creature, especially with bodily. No. It is just ridiculous. I am the best being in the world, so I am proud of it. No. You have the capacity to represent the universe, what they are declaring and present it to their creator. So if we do this, we will be worthy of bearing the trust. Now, God gave us, the Creator gave us this spirit to us, this responsibility to us, this capacity to us, so that we will keep this trust, this if there is any other word, no, this is the trust given to us, promise, and I am fulfilling it, bearing the trust. So this is also another Quranic word. No. وَحَمَلَهَا الْإِنسَانِ. What was the word? أردنا emanet. That's emanet. Trust. It's translated
So
as.
that can mean the revelation as well, and the meaning we get from the universe, the trust.
Now, these are the means of recognition, the revelation and the universe. But the real trust is our spirit, our human qualities. So we are trusted this quality so that by using these qualities or these potentials, I can understand, appreciate everything which is in the revelation and in the creation of the universe. So the trust is given to me, to us, so that we can utilize these means to return them, what they are declaring, to their creator. Now, is it clear? Asim, you asked the question.
Yeah, so you're saying basically the capacity or the things that we have within us, basically, right?
Yeah.
That's the trust.
This
The
capacity,
spirit. Yeah.
this potential, so that only through this potential We can understand the revelation only through this potential. We can understand the meaning manifested or the manifested qualities of the Creator in the universe, in each being. This is the essence of trust. Not the universe is given for everybody, and every being is in the universe, but as far as we understand, our potential acknowledges it. We don't know what the tree is thinking, but as far as I am concerned, I am the bearer of the trust. So I have to fulfill it. غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. No, not of those. Oh, not of those, not of those. Not of those you are displeased with, nor of those who go astray. It means if I mistreat the trust, he wouldn't be happy with me. He wouldn't be pleased with me. So I say, yes, yes, I want to be on the right path. I don't want to be on the way that you will be displeased with me. So nor of those who go astray, completely deny you. I don't know whether we should stop here and go into the details of غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ or finish it. Just a short paragraph, short half a page is left. I think we should. There are lots of argumentations on it going on, or the scholars took, but we understand Ma'dub means, in summary, Ma'dub means the one who acknowledges him but doesn't fulfill it properly. And Dalim means those who go astray, don't acknowledge him and just see the things as to be the creator of themselves, or just exist meaninglessly there, happen to be there. Dalim. Listen to me. Now, O heedless man, created on the most excellent pattern, most excellent of patterns, who through the misuse of his will, that is the point, misuse of our will, is descending to the lowest of the law. Now, either Mardub or Talin. This God is displeased with, although acknowledges God, but doesn't fulfill his mission. And those who don't really accept him at all. So listen to me. So you will be the laws, descending to the laws of the law. So listen to me. In the heedlessness, induced by the intoxication of youth, I, like you, thought the word was fine and lovely itself. Then the moment I awoke in the morning of old age, I saw you I saw how ugly was the word's face itself, word itself, that was not turned towards the hereafter. Now, if I don't use my life and my relationship with the word in order to acknowledge all we have been responding back to its creator, we have been talking about it. So, inshallah, we understood. If I don't use this universe or these beings, my life, my potentials, in order to acknowledge your infinite, eternal mercy, acknowledge your eternal mercy and prepare myself, my worship, fulfill my worship, duty of my worship, in order to be in a position that I receive your Rahim, your Rahimiyya, your eternal mercy. This is hereafter. Maliki Yawmiddin, we said. Looks to the Maliki Yawmiddin. So if I don't use this word as a means of gaining, connecting myself to the absolute being who is going to satisfy my human needs, then I am the loser. Now, the word becomes ugly. Why? Everything I have disappears. What shall I do with it? Which I had previously imagined to be beautiful. When human beings get older, they understand that, oh, everything is transient. Whatever I have been collecting, being excited about having it, getting it, I understood they are just. Now I really experience it in my age. They themselves is not worth anything. I want something permanent satisfaction. They cannot satisfy me. I will leave them. They will leave me. We have to seriously think about it. We have to seriously think about it. To see this and how beautiful was its true face, which looks to the hereafter, eternal manifestation of the quality, and I connect myself to the eternal side of this creation. You may refer to the two signboards and in the second station of the 17th word and see for yourself. He's not going to explain it here, just referring to another section of his book, 17th word. And there it is, I think, long ago we studied the 17th word, and they are just really explained there, described there. So what I would like to, because this is just a description of, there is no knowledge that we have to learn. That's why I don't want to read them. I don't need to read them. Now, glory be unto you. We have no knowledge, save that which you have taught us. Indeed, you are all-knowing, all-wise. Now, whatever we learn now is nothing but through his teaching, through the Quran. That's what we are realizing, what the reality of this universe is. And whatever we learn is his blessing. Oh, my sustainer, oh, my Lord, whatever the word you use, Rab, expand for me my breast, make easy for me my affair, and loosen the knot on my tongue, that they may understand my words. This always, we recite this at the beginning of our discussions. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Oh God, grant blessings to the subtle unitary Muhammadan essence. This is a very important expression. Muhammadan essence means what makes Muhammad worthy of praise is his essence, which means the message he receives and he practices, that is his messengership side of Muhammadan essence. the sun in the skies of mysteries and manifestations of lights. It's a description. Now, as if he is the son of mankind, because the message he received, the message he practiced, and the message he conveyed to us. The center of the orbit of glory and the pole of the sphere of beauty. O God, by his mystery, because Muhammad in essence, it means the mystery of the message he practiced and taught us in your presence, and by his journeying to me, succor my fear and right my stumbling, and dispel my grief and my greed, and be mine, and take me from yourself, from myself to yourself. It means Sirat Mustaqim. Don't make me worship my own pleasure, but I want to get your pleasing me with me. So I shouldn't be pleased with myself, but I should be pleased with you so that you will please with me, and bestow on me annihilation from myself. It means I must totally submit my existence to it. I shouldn't really falsely declare that I am the owner of what I am done, or what I have. Annihilation from myself. This is my reality. I shouldn't pretend as if, no, everything is given to me. I am not creating anything. And do not make me captivated by my soul and veiled by my senses, my ego. My soul means my ego, and veiled my senses. By my senses, it means emotional, unrealized, unconscious action. Now, unconsciously doing something without really paying attention to what it means, when we practice our free will, and reveal to me all hidden secrets. Hidden secrets, the manifestations of the creator of the things here. These are the hidden secrets in my existence, in the existence of my spirit. There are many, many hidden secrets there. Everything is really reminding me, my creator, who has given me all these qualities. O ever living and self-subsistent one, O ever living and self-subsistent one, O ever living and self-subsistent one. Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum. And grant mercy to me and to my friends and to the people of belief and the Quran. People of belief, the people of the Quran. Amen. O most merciful of the merciful, Arhamur Rahimin, and most generous of the generous. And the close of their prayer will be وَآخِرُ دَعْوَاهُمْ, and all praise be to God, the sustainer of all the worlds. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah, it was a bit pushing, and the time is really past the deadline. So, inshallah, we benefited from 23rd word, and I thought of studying from the flashes, the book flashes, and the first flash, and then the second flash, and select some other pieces from the collection, Risale-i Nur collection, and continue, inshallah, our studies. Inshallah. Any objection to the first, at least next week, first flash?
No, it's wonderful, inshallah. Excited.
Inshallah. Let's start as I got it ready. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana. Innaka antal alimul hakim. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Bi hurmati sirri surati al-Fatiha.